channel, I had a fun little idea that is a little bit different for our ASMR gameplay for today. So, as you can see on my toolbar, I have quite a few coins saved up, and I thought it would be fun to go and finally redeem all of them and see what we get together. Now, I know this might be a little bit more loud and stimulating, especially with some of the wheels and our main character's sounds of excitement, but hopefully that won't be too much for you and would be fun. If you've been a member of this channel for a while, you have seen that I've done some Infinity Nikki gacha pulls, and although I'm not doing Infinity Nikki content anymore, I thought that this could be kind of similar to those vibes of doing the whole gacha thing with the coins. So with that being said, let's bring our character into town and see what all of these items might be. Also, if you'd like me to maybe do a tour of my plot on Palia, let me know down in the comments below. I'm still in the process of going and decorating a lot of it and figuring out glitching. So far, the only glitches I've gotten down have kind of been the group together and gourmet soup bowl. I'm still learning how to do the flicking as well as canceling. Those are some glitches that I haven't fully got the hang of just yet, but I am totally down to go and do a tour at some point with you all, because it could be a lot of fun. I personally love getting to play Palia. I stopped playing for a couple of months and then recently got back into the game, just with the Elderwoods update and everything. And I did film a reaction of going and doing the quest line. I need to buy my items for the day so that I can get more coins. But I did do a reaction of first getting to experience everything in the Elderwoods. The camera quality isn't the best for that playthrough, but if you're interested in seeing that, I would be down to go and edit and show it to y'all. But if that's something that's not really of interest, I'll just hang on to the footage and potentially get rid of it. But anyway, let's go and do our lucky box pulls first. So we have 55 coins, and I'm honestly so curious to see what items we can get. So let's go and check this out. This is gonna take a while. Alright. Oh, I'm so nervous. I am so nervous, but also excited to see what we get. But before I do any of the openings of these, does anyone else feel this way? So I'm definitely a loot goblin, and I tend to hoard materials. But whenever I do this and I use up all my coins, I get a moment of sadness because I've been staring at that number getting high for so long, and then suddenly it's all gone, and there's just a moment of sadness, and I know I can easily go and build it back up again, but I have a moment of sadness always. Alright, that's enough with my rambling. Let's go and see what these items are. Okay, so we got eatroot. Oh no, more eatroot, some tomatoes. White crackling fireworks, okay. I feel like that's always an item that's so popular. I have a friend that would always get fireworks whenever they open these. We got eggs, dispel arrows, okay. Worms. Valley sunrise side table. I think I've gotten a few of those. Vinegar. More vinegar. Slow down arrows. Cotton seeds. Silver bar. Yeet roots. Standard arrows. Sunrise beds. I'm pretty excited about that, not gonna lie. A garden variety shovel. I don't think I've gotten that yet. Blueberry bush seeds. Pink Machi plush. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm so down for that. Valley Sunrise Candelabra. I think I have one of those. Sweep the Bahari board wall rack. I have one of those. Some more worms. Giant honey bunch plush. Oh my gosh. Valley Sunrise grain mill. I think I have one of those. Me and my honey bun plush. Cute. Milk. More worms. Valley Sunrise knife set. Onion seed. Vinegar. Flow infused wood. Okay, I will take the flow infused wood. I'm always decorating, and like I said, I haven't finished my plot yet, so plenty of opportunity for more. Unopened oysters. Valley Sunrise lights. I don't think I've gotten that yet. Honey bunch bed. Yes. So it's definitely possible to get the honey bunch items from this. I will admit I don't ever remember them doing some Twitch drops or anything like that with honey bunch items until the most recent drops. So that's really surprising, seeing it, and I'm hoping that there's more items that maybe we don't know about. Alright, we got 19 left. Vinegar. Ancient Silverwing plush. I do have one of those. Order Sunnook plush. I have not gotten one of these yet. I'm so happy to get that, because no matter the amount of hunting I've done, which, to be honest, is not much, because, like, look at this, I'm at 18. I still have never gotten the Order Sunnook plush, so I'm excited about that. Alright, 16 more. Flow infused wood. More flow infused wood. Apple tree seed. Yellow crackling firework. Glowworms. Orange crackling firework. Another Order Sunnook plush. Some sticky smoke bombs. Heat roots. Orange crackling firework. Valley Sunrise oval table, okay. More Valley Sunrise lights. Silver bar. A winter flutterfox plush. I think I've gotten that one through, like one of the login rewards. Blueberry bush seeds. And more sticky smoke bombs. Alright, let's see everything we've gotten. Honestly, I'm not too upset about it, so let's see if I can reorganize a little bit here. I'll move that down. So, total, we got 5 plushes, and then let's move this stuff. We're doing some rearranging, y'all. Okay. Let's do it this way. Just doing a little rearranging so we can look at everything. So, these are all the items we got from the Valley Sunrise, which I've definitely not received quite a few of these items, so I'm super excited about that. I don't think I've gotten the garden variety shovel, so this will be nice in my workshop. I have gotten the Sweep the Bahari board wall rack. I can't remember if this was one of the items that was through Machi Market, but I do have that. And we got another honey bunch bed. Then up here, out of plushies, we got the winter flutterfox plush. 2 of the Order Sunnook plushes, which I'm so excited for, because I told you, like, when it comes to hunting, I've not gotten these. The ancient silverwing plush, which I do have one for, and then the pink Machi plush, which I don't have. So I'm so excited about that one. It's so pretty. I'm not normally a pink gal, but I will say I do really like the pink Machi. It's so cool. And then it looks like we have the giant honey bunch plush, but this is one of the growing ones. And then we have the me and my honey bunch plush, the tiny one, which I do have from, I think, a login reward, or maybe it was a drop. And then, because I didn't list through all of them, sunrise items, we got the Valley Sunrise oval table, we got the Valley Sunrise grain mill, Valley Sunrise lights, and then the Valley Sunrise candelabra, the Valley Sunrise bed, and we got the Valley Sunrise knife set, and then Valley Sunrise side table. So I think what I'll I'll do, let's go back to my plot, and I'll place these items down so you can kind of get a look at them in person, air quotes. And then what we'll do is we'll go back and we'll do the prize wheel and see what we can get with our 49 coins, which I think it only does 2 at a time, so we'll only be able to do 48. Okay, let's go back to my plot. Alright, so we are now back at my plot. I think what I'll do is let's go inside, because I haven't really decorated the inside right here yet. You get a little teaser of something I've been working on, but let's look over here, and I'll just place these on down. Oh, I do really like this table. This is Valley Sunrise Oval Table. You're kind of getting some teasers too into some of the items that I have in some of the rooms I've decorated, so if you want to see all those, definitely let me know down in the comments below, and I can do a tour. Then we have these lights. We got 2 of those. I think I do really like those. I don't have any lights that kind of have similar looks like that. And then we also have this one, which personally, can I turn it on? Oh no. I think that's one of my biggest pet peeves, is trying to turn on these dang lights. Alright, let's move you right over there. There we go. Alright, so you get to see them lit up. I think personally I like the Valley Sunrise lights more than the other ones, the candelabra. I just like this light a lot better than this white light. This is more cozy and comforting. Alright, now for the other items. We got the Valley Sunrise bed, which I'm so excited for. I've been wanting this for the longest time, and I just never get it. So super excited with that. And then we also have the knives, which I've gotten before in the past, and I think I have them in my kitchen. So still really excited to get that. And then we also get this cute little side table, which I do really like. I'm so excited for both of those items. Then let's move on to the plushies. So we have the winter flutter fox, and then we've gotten 2 of the order Cernux. I know I currently have my house up on the tour board, so it's like, oh, when someone comes in, they're like, what's going on here? But we got the order Cernux. I'm so excited, I've been wanting them. And then we got another of the silver wings, which is still very cute. And then we got the pink Maji, which I love. I think this originally was only available through a collab they did with a brand that's name escapes me. So I'm happy that we finally got the ability to get now. Okay, let's see how big this splash is. Okay, it's so cute. I'm also a huge fan of bumblebees, so I love this a lot. And then we got the little tiny one. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we have a few more items. So we got the shovel, which it's kind of glitching out, which is interesting, because this room isn't glitched or anything like that, but it will show up there, so I guess we'll put the shovel there for now. And then we got these skateboards, and last but not least, we got the cute little bed. Oh my goodness. I personally love the little bee pillows. I think that's so cute. So we got all of these items with our 55 Seki coins. And honestly, I'm not upset. I'm really excited about all the different items we got here. That is so fun. So let me go and put away a lot of the other items we got. Because if you remember, here, let me reorganize these. If you remember, we basically got a bunch of seeds, and then we got a bunch of cooking ingredients, which is fine, totally fine. So what I'm gonna do is let's open these. sell these. I think once you get to a certain level in gardening, any of the seeds that you have, even if they're regular, you can go and plant them and then they'll turn into star quality. But honestly, I have so many seeds for these guys that I'm gonna sell them. And then for these, just because they take more ingredients to put into the seed processor to make seeds, I'll keep those because that will be really nice. So yeah, let me put this in my chest real quick. So let's do boop, 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 boop. Like I said, you're kind of getting some sneak peeks into my plot, which if you've toured my plot before, it won't really be a sneak peek aside from certain things that I'm sort of keeping hidden. I'm also going to redeem this, but I'll probably save it up again, and if you enjoy these videos where I go and use all the items in bulk, then I can definitely do that again in the future, because honestly, it's so much fun to me. This is why I don't do gacha games. Because with gacha games, I tend to go a little wild. It's when I tend to spend more money, so playing like Honkai Star Rail and Genshin are very dangerous games for me. So with Palia, it's nice that I can kind of hoard these coins and then use them all at once and not spend too much, which I think down in the underground, I still call it the underground, but in the underground, I think you can go and buy more of these coins, but I tend to just hoard them and use them all at once instead of doing the other stuff. Oh, there's honey. Alright, so let's go into the underground. I think I can use the spinning wheel, even though things are kind of closed at the moment. So let's see, out of curiosity, what characters are y'all romancing? Right now, I'm kind of romancing all the characters, but I will admit, you know, like Hodari or Hodaddy is definitely my top one, but I'm also really, really loving Reth. Just his goofiness and his puns, they definitely remind me of my own partner. Alright, so we got 49 coins, and I believe we can do only up to 48. So, let's do this one, and I believe this one might be a little bit louder and overstimulating, so I apologize there. Okay, it might not be as bad. I also forgot we got a lot of fireworks from the previous stuff, so I'm probably gonna sell those because I don't want to keep them. So that's for future Rochelle to remember, hopefully. Also gonna make sure no one's lining up behind me. Because the nice thing right now is Hotpot is currently closed, so I shouldn't be taking the spot of anyone. Got more ingredients. Oh my god. So far 5 ingredient bags and 2 fireworks. Should I switch it up and go into the other one? Okay, I'm gonna switch it up and go to the other one. Especially since that person went and lined up right behind me. Or apparently she's not even using it. Okay. Oh my gosh. It might not be my day when it comes to this. Hey, we got gold this time. At least that's something different. prize bag and a lucky coin prize bag. So let's start from right to left. Or, yeah, let's start from right to left because I feel like it's the most exciting one is obviously going to be the decor one. Starting off with the first one, we got 2 lucky coins. Heck yeah. And then 100 gold coins, 200 gold, 700, and 800. Okay. I feel like that was all really random. This is kind of what we have currently. I've been doing a lot of fishing and actually got a lot of plushes recently. I'm not a shark person, but I got like 3 of the legendary elder shark plushes, I think. And then I think I have 2 or 3 of the regular ones. And then I got one of the rare shark fins. And then the not as rare shark fins, I think I have 4 or 5 of those. Potentially, I'm bad at remembering numbers, but roughly around that many. Alright, so then let's start with ingredients because we got a lot of them. Cooking oil, wild garlic starred, heck yeah. Starred heat root. So I do love cooking, and when I cook in the game, it's normally with friends, and I try to get as many of the star ingredients as I have, just because, you know, some friends might have certain items and might not have others, so I'd love if I can diversify it. Right. So then unopened oysters, more starred wild garlic, starred wild green onion, starred wild garlic, milk, eggs, starred wild green onion, starred wild garlic, starred wild ginger, starred heat root, unopened oysters, and more unopened oysters. I'm not upset about all the starred quality ingredients, not gonna lie. I should probably put them up here. But yeah, not upset at all about all the starred ingredients. That is super nice, especially for cooking and everything, so yeah, that I'm not upset about. Alright, let's see the fireworks. So we got blue tornado fireworks. I think I said tornado or tornator. Redneck's coming out. Alright, and then blue tornado fireworks. And then red tornado fireworks. Okay. Like I said, I'm probably gonna sell the fireworks. I don't really keep my fireworks unless it's the flares because I use them whenever I'm flaring rare items, whenever I'm in a certain area. Alright, let's see what the decor is. Pirate tattered cloths. Interesting. So I think those are like curtains. I guess I'll take us back to my plot and we can see how those look. Oh, I see coppering on. Palia really makes you go squirrel mode to get all the resources and everything. So yeah, Palia is one of those games where I find that you have a mission that you start out with, and then you get distracted by some shining object or something or another. So this game really messes with my squirrel brain. Just ooh, shiny object, ooh, shiny object. Is that the same way for anyone else? Or is that just me? I feel like it's not just me. This game is definitely one of those games that really messes with all the loot goblins out there. Also, since we got 15 of the oysters, let's just open them for the heck of it and see if we got any pearls. We got 1 pearl. I'll take it. Alright, so let's see what the curtains. They are very tattered looking. I'm not quite sure what I could do with these, but I'll eventually figure it out. But yeah, these were all the items that we got from our lucky coins and the spinning wheel. I think we got a pretty good haul. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, if you like these kind of videos where I hoard up these coins and use them and go through everything with you through one of these tiny ASMR videos, definitely let me know in the comments below. I forgot what our count was for the wheel coins, but we started out with 55 of the lucky coins, and we ended with 3, so I'm not too mad about that because that helps with my loot goblin hoarding self, and I'm just gonna have to work on getting those coins back up, as well as doing a ton of hot pots so I can get more of the other coins, and then we can do this all over again if you enjoy. If not, I'm probably still gonna hoard them either way and wait until I get a bunch to go and use, but I enjoyed this a lot, and I hope you did too. Yeah. So, until then, bye for now, and I hope you all have a peaceful rest of your night or whatever time zone you're